Hi, Christy.
Hi.
So I really need to talk to you about. I just met with Lindsay.
Okay.
I told you about that referral we got in from the teacher that was saying that she is falling asleep in class. She's really fatigued, and a lot of her friends, I guess, in class have been asking. Like, have you eaten today, Lindsay? Like that kind of thing.
Right.
So that was on the referral. And then when I met with her, the fatigue was like evident. She was just bags under her eyes, like just very tired. She seemed depressed a little bit. And so we kind of started talking, and I explained confidentiality. I went over consent. She did not want mom to have consent forms. She wanted to do consent on her own. And then the things we talked about, I asked her if she'd spoken to her mom about it, and she said, I don't want my mom to know. My mom is really overstressed. She's not in the place right now to deal with my issues. Okay. So then she proceeded to tell me about this eating disorder that she's had. Her father passed away a few years ago, and ever since then, she really has had issues dealing with the death, and she has felt that she hasn't been able to control anything in her life since the death, except for her food intake. And we kind of came to that conclusion with each other. And she was, really, really expressing to me that she's not eating. She's not eating. And I don't know, it was concerning to me because I see the state of being that she's in, and it seems like she's not healthy. And I know, when we talk about confidentiality, she, I don't want to break that, and she seems to really trust me now, but I'm really concerned for her health. Like, do you think I should call mom?
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to call mom just to get her involved also in this family therapy. I think that would be a good approach for Lindsay because having that support, having it at home as well, so she won't feel like she's going alone through this process. It might be tough to talk about it, so just having that support with her mom. I don't know how their relationship is, but
she said it was good.
Okay.
She said they have a good relationship.
That's good. Yeah. So just having them together and through therapy, so Lindsay's not alone through this process. So yeah, give her a call and then we'll see how it goes.
So I should call her and tell her about all of this, and then we can work together, hopefully, and get Lindsay better.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should too have a meeting with Lindsay, maybe like the morning that I call mom.
Yeah, let her know that you called her mom, and then we'll just see how she reacts to it.
Okay.
And
okay.
From there.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for talking.
No problem.
Lindsay, thanks for coming in. Let's come take a seat. Hi, Lindsay. Thanks again for coming in. I know you're probably wondering who this is. This is Christy, and she's the LCSW here, licensed clinical social worker at the Student Health Center. And I kind of needed her to come in just for some support and advice regarding like what we're going to talk about today. I was really concerned the last time we met just about your eating habits and things you expressed to me about stress and just how you're really not wanting to eat right now, and that is a health concern for your physical health, for your behavioral issues in class. It seems to be affecting a lot of things, and I really feel it's necessary to bring in your mom into the group and just discuss maybe things we can do to help you. I know that we said confidentiality is something we always practice here, which it is, but I did say that confidentiality is something that can be broken if there's any concern for your health or the health of others. And I understand that, and honestly, like when you're telling me that you're not eating, it's not fine, and it's affecting your life, and I really think that you do need some support right now. And so I just want to let you know that this morning I consulted with Christy, and we decided that it would be best to call your mom and let her know that we are just concerned, and she agreed to come in. she really wants to be there for you and be this support system. And we think that would be a really good option right now for us.
So if I can chime in real quick.
Yeah.
Just, I see, Lindsay, that you're not very into the process of bringing your mom into therapy.
And I made that clear.
Yeah, I understand that, but from my experience, I've seen a lot of other families who have been benefited from having a family therapy environment, just to have somebody from the family support them through this difficult process, just letting them know how it is, and then it can help at home as well to have that support at home as well. So if we bring your mom in, we can just have that support system with you here.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I already told you my mom's got a lot going on.
Okay.
And I just don't want to stress her out with this. Like, there's nothing she can do to help me.
Okay. From talking to your mom this morning, I let you know that already. You are her number one concern right now, and she really, really wants to be here and help you through this. So, I mean, you have that on your side. She really wants to be here. She really wants to come in. We're really hoping to have a meeting just like this next week sometime around the same time. And it'll be really lighthearted. We're going to do some activities and really get you on a good path. I think with your mom's support and you agreeing for her to be here, I know that you guys, from our counseling, you said you do have a really good relationship. So I have no doubt that she'll be incredibly supportive and will really get you on a better path. So what do you think? Okay, sounds good. Thanks so much for coming in, Lindsay. It's really brave of you to come in and talk about these really hard topics. So we want to thank you, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm Jennifer, the nutritionist here at Kaiser Permanente. How are you guys doing today?
We're good.
Yeah, hi. Remind me of your name again.
Hi, my name's Laura.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I think I've met with Lindsay before, but I hadn't met you yet.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, definitely. It's a pleasure. So I have a few questions for you, and I was just wondering if I can get a feel for what you cook at home, or how you do your meal planning, or how things like that go at home.
Okay, well at home we usually do takeout or we order something just because, I work a lot. I'm in course and I'm at the office late nights writing reports. So we don't always have time to cook at home. I do have food at home, but a lot of times we are eating out.
Okay. Well, I just want to get a feel. Have you noticed if Lindsay eats the food that's being brought home?
Usually I bring the food home and I'll prepare her a plate or just give her what I ordered her. Most of the time she'll take it to her room, or I'll go to my office and finish work at home. Sometimes she says she's already eaten, so.
Okay. Have you noticed anything unusual about her, or anything about her eating habits?
No.
Have you noticed anything after your husband passed away?
Not necessarily. She's pretty private about her eating, and she doesn't really want to eat in large groups, so she'll be usually by herself when she eats. I've noticed that. But, I'm so busy that, I just assume that she's eating, and I'm always trying to provide her food, so.
Okay. You know that I stayed in contact with her therapist at school, and we're going to come up with a plan to try to figure out a good meal planning, a good balanced meal that's healthy for both you and Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay and Laura. Thank you so much for coming in. I know we've talked both separately on the phone and then in our counseling sessions, but we really wanted to get you guys here both at the same time and just kind of get on the same page about the treatment from here on out with Lindsay and her eating. So I know you met with a nutritionist and we're in communication, which is great.
Yeah.
And that'll be really helpful to have that cohesive unit going. But we just kind of wanted to ask you guys some questions. Are you open to that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask you, Mom, how are you noticed that Lindsay has changed in her eating habits since your husband's death?
Well, she's a lot more private about it. She tends to eat by herself, and just she doesn't eat with groups. I've seen her eat a few times with me, but then most of the time she takes her food elsewhere. And I'm so busy that we end up usually eating separate, anyways.
Okay. And how about her mood? Has it changed also, or?
She's become more shy and reserved. Just overall, she likes to be alone. She likes to be quiet. We have good communication, but well, at least I thought we did until finding out about this. So usually we do talk, but she doesn't have a lot of friends now. Most of the friends that she did have kind of have moved on. They didn't really understand like what we were going through with the loss of my husband, her father. So it's kind of been hard trying to deal with that.
Okay. Do you have any support system outside of just the two of you, like any family or friends that support you during this hard process?
Well, her aunt, who's my sister, she's there. She's supportive with us.
Okay.
So we see her, every once in a while. But like I said, I'm really busy, so I don't necessarily have time to have a lot of interactions. And I only have one sister.
Okay.
And then just with the loss and her becoming more reserved, I haven't noticed her hanging out with a lot of friends.
Okay. And do you have any specific concerns regarding your family or anything?
Our biggest concern right now is just her eating habits and what she's going through right now, and just making sure that she's supported.
Okay.
Okay, good. Lindsay, I just kind of want to ask you a few questions. I know we've talked a lot about home life and communication and all that stuff, but I want to know what are you expecting out of this treatment that we're doing with you and your mom?
I guess I just want to feel normal again.
Okay. Explain to me what normal means.
I don't want to freak out every time my friends ask me to go out to eat.
Okay.
I want to be able to go on a normal date and not look at the menu and think about all the things I'm going to have to do to burn off the calories.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to being my old self.
Okay. And do you find that old self was before your dad passed away?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I always struggled with being a little bit thicker, but
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, just having both of you here and hearing both sides is so important for this to really work. And with our nutritionist that you're seeing, you're going to get the best of both worlds in that. So we have a few kind of ideas for you to maybe practice at home to get your eating back on track. So what we'd like to talk about is a food journal. Have you ever heard of a food journal?
Yeah, I think she mentioned that the nutritionist explained it to her, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, so I'll just kind of go over it again. But basically, it sounds exactly like what it is. You're going to have a journal that you're going to write in every day. And I just kind of want to make you form a habit of it. And it can be done after homework, after school, at night, before you go to bed. Just writing down the things that you remember that you ate that day. And it's only for you, really, and us to look at. And, if you're not totally accurate with it, it's okay. But we really want you to try to write down every single thing you're eating. And you'll find that at the end of your day, when you see what you ate, you realize, oh my God, I didn't really eat that much. Like, once you write it all down. And by writing down every single thing you eat, it really puts it into perspective, like the good things you're eating that are good for your body that your nutritionist is going to give you the meal plan for. And Mom, and you being a part of this, we really want you to check in with Lindsay every week. It could be like Saturday, Sunday, end of the week, and just kind of see what she's been eating. And it's not in any way supposed to be like a confrontational thing where you're like, what have you been eating, Lindsay? Like, it's not like that. It really is there to just act as a support and check in with her and make sure she's on a good page. Again, the reason why we want both of you here is because evidence has shown with eating disorders that families working together as a support system is the key to getting on the right track.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
And we also have this safety plan here for you, Lindsay. It has everything that we talked about. just like the food journal and everything, just to keep you on the safe track, so you can stay on track and eat healthier. And this is just for you to sign, so we can make sure that you stay on track and be healthy.
Yeah. And also, this is kind of like education for you too. There's a lot of information about eating disorders in there that you can go over and kind of get yourself familiar with.
Okay.
And this is just like, it's like a contract saying like, okay, like I'm gonna be safe until we meet again, and I'm gonna eat and make myself feel good, and that way I'll do better in class and things like that. I did want to talk to you though, Lindsay, about how things are going in school right now since we've started counseling, since Mom has found out. Have you seen improvements in your eating habits, your behavior in class, your energy, your mood? Just kind of give me a feeling.
Yeah, I mean, my mood definitely, like, I have more energy, so
Okay, good.
I'm able to like keep up with my schoolwork. That's pretty much the only thing that I feel like has really improved.
Okay. Do you like school?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Those friends are going to be really, really a key point for you right now. I know we've heard from Mom, and she said that, you know, she's kind of worried about your friends and where they've gone and things like that. So having those friends at school are going to be really beneficial for you right now. Do they know what's going on?
I have one friend who I talk to about it, but
Okay. Does Mom know this friend?
mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
What is her name?
Ayla.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this is why family therapy is so great, is that you're learning new things about each other and really like connecting. So Ayla is this great friend that Lindsay has, and she's gonna be your support system at school. Mom's gonna be your support system at home, and then you have us too, no matter what. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that sounds good. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Hi, Laura and Lindsay. Thank you so much for coming in again.
Thanks for having us today.
It seems like you guys are in really good spirits. What's been going on at home?
Well, do you want to tell her?
I just feel like my mom's making more time for me.
Good.
Yeah, we have dinner like 3 days a week together,
Okay.
and then the other days my aunt comes over, and it's just going good.
Good. That's really good. And has the nutritionist been helping with meal plans and things
Yeah,
like
the
that?
meal plan was great. It really got us on track to think about what we're eating and how we're eating,
Okay.
and the amounts of food that we are both having. And to not be worried about having too much, but to make sure that, you know, we're both eating enough for our days, because we both get busy, and
Right.
we want to make sure that we're eating.
Okay.
So the meal plan was really helpful. Thanks for suggesting that.
Yeah. And do you feel that like this family therapy has benefited you with Lindsay's situation and everything at home?
This is probably the best part of it. It really got us to open up and have more conversation and more dialogue about her, you know, eating habits.
Yeah.
Before this, we communicated, but it was more of small talk and girl talk, and not necessarily about her health or any concerns that she might be having or that I should be aware of. So,
Okay.
yeah, this really helped.
Good. And how about the food journal? How is that going? Have you been keeping up with it?
Yeah. Initially I was really like scared, and I didn't like it. Like, I felt like I've been counting calories forever. Why am I writing down what I'm eating?
Totally.
But I don't know. Like, it's just helping me stay on track. Like, you kind of said something about me being able to like know when I'm not eating enough. So like, I can look back at my journal and see like when I'm having a bad day, like if I didn't eat enough, and maybe that's part of it. So
Okay.
it's helping me.
Good. That's good. And you've been checking in on it.
Yeah, we check in now a couple times a week. It was just like once a week, and now it's more of a okay conversation to have, and we talk about it. You know, we're eating dinner together. If I haven't seen her for part of the day, I'll call her and see what she ate for breakfast and lunch. I'll make sure I pack her like snacks and have a lot of food available for her to take to school as well.
Good. Well, it sounds like you guys are on a really great path, and we'll still be meeting, but it'll be more on a need to meet basis.
Oh, and your friend is really nice. And
Oh,
really helpful. She
yeah.
comes and eats with us sometimes at dinner.
Good. So yeah, it's really good for Mom to be aware of these friendships because they are so supportive. That's really good. Yeah, so we'll meet maybe in a few weeks. But until then, just keep up everything you're doing. I still recommend seeing the nutritionist and checking in with, you know, new ideas and meal plans and things like that. But so far, so good. Yay. Okay. No problem. I'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, it's still recording.
Damn it, it's still recording. What a food journal is pretty much like what it sounds. It's a journal.
I didn't interrupt. I was curious.
Here,
Are you
pause it.
serious?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, wait.
Oh my god.
Is it possible to borrow a marker?
We don't
I'm
came
sorry.
in for a marker.
We don't
We don't have
marker.
marker.
I'm so
Sorry.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Bye. Hi, Lindsay and Laura. Thanks so much for coming in. Stop! Pause it.
You are.
Yeah. Okay, just keep going. I can't sit next to her. I can't.